guys, so Power Breaks is back with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at part 2 of this series. Now, we are first going to dive into blue and yellow, then we're going to get into red and see what he does alongside of them. So we're going to send Bounce Maru to the side, and right now we're going to focus on Leomaru and Toromaru. So, let's zoom in and get a better look at them. So here is Leomaru, and Leomaru is really interesting. We have a really nice design of blue, gray, black, yellow, white also, and red incorporated into the eyes. So the mouth has articulation and can open and close like that. Alongside of the head, if we can get it to focus, the head can move on that joint there that you see. It's on a triple hinge, so to say, with a ball joint down there, so there is free movement in the head. There's also movement in the legs, if we can get a good focus. It just keeps focusing on one spot, but we got good movement here. 360 on the legs, and right there. Same with this, it can move in and out, back, front, and this bends inward, but it's for its transformation purposes. You see, it has to mimic the animal's leg the correct way. It can't just be some stubs. It has to actually have that shape for the thigh. So there's also a tail with a bunch of ball joints under it. If we get a good focus, you can see that there are about 4 points of ball joint, I believe. Maybe 3. Yeah, 3. So there's about 3 points of ball on there. So really quickly, what else can he do? He can transform. So we're going to transform him right now. And without knocking off this piece, which didn't really have to come off, but he does transform. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to fold the legs up and over like that. Then we're going to get this tail rotated around. We're going to rotate these around. And then we're going to get this head and fold it backwards like that. Once we fold it backwards like that, we can then fold up the head, turn this around, these little pieces here to reveal the itty bitty little robo hands. There. We're going to do the same thing with this hand. It's right there, hidden in place. Let's get it all focused, shall we? And we're going to fold that out. Once we fold that out, we now have, which is Leomaru, but I guess we can just call him Battle Maru. It's still messing up. Wasn't really focused. So, yeah, here is the robot. It looks really, really nice. And I also forgot to flip this piece out, whoa, and over, but I accidentally popped that all off, which just looked a mess right now. It's a little early and I'm trying to function. So you fold this up like that. And there is our robot. Now we're just going to focus on him one more time. And we have a lot of articulation. Also, another note for builders, this here has some glue in it to keep them stiffer. Now the OGs know about it, but the youngsters don't. So I'm letting you know. That's how you get tougher joints right there. So you get the 360 arm rotation as stated, and you also have the legs and his tail. He does hold his weight up, and he can stand up correctly if we just click it like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. Let's go on to the next one. So there's Toromaru, and this is yellows, and Toromaru is a very different constructed robot. You do have sort of the same articulation here in the legs. The hind legs can skirt back, indicating that he's a bull, you know, because they always do that bull stuff where they skirt their legs. There's that. His head is articulated. It's on a double hinge alongside of a ball joint, which pretty much all of them are, all the smaller components. They're made from the uniform design, but it's very different. So yeah, his horns are articulated for Megazord purposes, but that's besides the point. Let's get into the Zord Transformation. Now, to transform this bad boy, there are 2 modes for it. We're going to get in the original robot mode first. You're going to fold that up and over like that. Fold that over like that. It's going to work like tank treads in a way. So that's the gist for that. We're also going to get these little sections on the bottom, and we're going to rotate them out because they're about to become hands for the robot. And just a little G1-esque type robot we got going on here. We're also going to fold up the horns and fold that all the way over and back like that. Once I do so, we can sort of lean him forward, and this section here lifts up, and there's the head, two little things indicating horns, and his red visor. So there is, well, her red visor. And here is yellow, all merged up into robot mode, looking quite dandy. Pretty much is the same as blue in a way, but very different when it comes to the robot modes. Whoa, buddy, chill there. But very different in a way. Very different. The waist is ratchet, this one is ball. Now, the other thing that it can do is you can extend the legs and rotate them around, and there he has regular robot legs. So there is no worry about him being a giant brick. He also has legs, and they do work. So yeah, let's get into the combination sequence now, and we can close off this review. Okay, so we're going to get into the quick Megazord initiation. So first we're going to start off with red. Now, one thing I did not do was show you guys how this works. Now, this one already has it latched on, but I'm going to show you guys really quickly that this folds down and it goes right into the hole there. So it's better friction for the Zord, and you also still get the bending, but there's no outward movement of that ankle, but there's still friction so that it can hold the Megazord. So then you're going to fold these arms down like so. Excuse me. Then you're going to fold these around like that. Once you do so, you flip this around, get the ab, fold that down, bring this forward, and there is the face of Toromaru, the Megazord. The Megazord. So there's that. We can set him to the back, and now we are coming to the arms, and we shall initiate. So I'm going to show you really quickly just how it's done. Fold that out, right? Fold this down like so. Flip these little fisties or hands up like that. Fold it like that. We're going to flip it around like that. Once we do that, we're going to fold these up. Boom, boom. Then we have a slight bend at the elbow, now available. It should be going this way. And we're going to rotate this all the way around like that. Then we're going to come to those little fist attachments that I had, and they simply just plug in like that. There's an arm. So now we're going to do a similar thing to the bull. We're going to rotate that around like that. Boop, boop. Then we're going to pull out the horns, point them upwards, fold that down, fold this out. Once we fold out that connector, we can rotate this around, and the legs can then fold up completely. They fold up completely. Then you get this rotated around. Rotate these around. And now we can connect them. Oh, almost forgot about the fist attachment right here. We can, I think it goes this way. Yeah. Connect that. And then we can pull it all into bounce Maru like so. So, plug these in. Plug these in. There is our Megazord, beloved and well and finished and complete. This is the Zord that we get when all of them merge together. Really nice Zord. Now we call this, let's call it Shogun Master Megazord. We're going to get the sword right here. We're going to plug it in yellow. Nice and snug. Then we're going to get the shield. We're going to plug this in blue really quickly, and we're going to get a nice snug fit as soon as I line everything up and just get it plugged in for you. We're going to plug that in there. Whoa, and I took the whole fist off. There's a lot of friction going on here, and my giant heavy hands are not making anything a lot better. So I just tried to do this cut in a few minutes, but it just keeps extending, so it's really getting annoying. So yeah, the arms do move in various articulations. You got in, out, up, down. You got a bend here at the wrist. You do have the sword in his hand. You got a lot going on here. So this is part 1 of, part 2 of 3 or 4. And that's pretty much it for this review, guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. And this is Power Bricks signing off. Peace out.